haves and have-nots friend. What's been my favorite outfit? I love them all. I wouldn't wear them if I didn't love it. And more than that, I love the people who design them, who create them. So thank you to my Ronnie Green. Thank you to my Crystal Hazlett. Just thank you to the designers on the show who make us look so good. I love what I wear. And thank you for doing what you do for.
All right, have and have not. Look, guys, I'm sick of this computer chair. It's like anytime I'm even close to getting the $300 I need for the new one I wanted, something happens. But in any case, if you're wondering what video you just saw a few hours ago, I want to say around maybe 11 o'clock or noon on Twitter, Own was doing this hashtag Ask Angela event where you could just tweet Ask Angela and ask a question, and Angela Robinson would answer it in a video format on Twitter. So that was a nice surprise. It was literally right when I got home from getting my car back today that I sat down, got, squared away, opened my laptop, because like I said in my video yesterday, hey, I won't be doing videos for the next day or so. I left the laptop and everything here because it's like I got to deal with this car stuff. It's not really quiet at my folks' house, so I really couldn't record. So it's almost like, when you miss one day of math class in school and then you come back and it feels like you've missed 3 chapters. That's what it's like coming back when it comes to tweets, videos, and whatnot. So in any case, I asked the question, what was your favorite outfit that you've worn as Veronica? I think that's probably one of the most difficult questions. And no, I was thinking about wigs, but I'm like, you know what? Nah. But yeah, it is kind of difficult because she wears a lot of great outfits, and I really love the nostalgia of going back to like season. Technically, now it is known as season 1, but basically when Maggie Day was introduced, and she was saying that Veronica dresses too flashy. Like if you go back to like the first dozen or so episodes of the Haves and the Have-Nots, pay attention to Veronica's wardrobe compared to like where we are now in the show, or hell, even later in season 2 or whatever. She dresses completely differently. But I know one person, I think this was a while ago, somebody said, the difference between Veronica's outfits towards the beginning of the season series to where it is now is almost as drastic as Steve Harvey's pimp outfits to the way he dresses now, and I was dying. But let me just tell you that the video was awesome. I appreciate Angela for responding to my question. And she did answer several other people's questions as well. I just haven't sat down and watched those videos. Each one is about 20 to 30 seconds long. And she even gave me a little shout out towards the end, like, thank you for all that you do for the Haves, basically in reference to my channel on social media. But also, thank you to Miss Joel Jackson. She sent me this great thank you / fan letter card in the mail. I got that today when I got back. Your reviews for the Haves and the Have-Nots and If Loving You Is Wrong are very informative and enjoyable. I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors. Peace and rich blessings to you, Miss Joel Jackson. Thank you for that. And another quick shout out to, and I probably am going to butcher your name, I apologize. Khalil Ball, I believe, was the person who left this comment on the video last week about Mitch strikes a deal with Jim. And I think that video was me pretty much doing a last call to the winners of the $10 and $25 Walmart card. And they never responded. And she left a comment, and I'm paraphrasing now because I'm not looking at this comment while I'm recording, but I do remember the comment well because I actually got back home, and getting this card in the mail put me in a good mood. I'm like, you know what? Let me give out these cards. So Joel Jackson, I'm going to send you a $10 Walmart gift card. But Miss Ball, you are getting the $25 Walmart card because, shoot, if these people don't speak up, I could use that card. Happy Mother's Day to me. So yes, hit me up. I even responded to your comment. Could you please hit me up on Instagram or email me, and I will send you the card. So Miss Joel Jackson, if you can also send me your address again. I think I already have it in my email or Instagram. I'll double check because I will mail this stuff out towards the end of the week, but you too will be getting gift cards. So with that being said, in reference to Veronica's response to me getting this awesome letter, as well as the comment that made me laugh, let me just explain what happened, because the past 36 hours have been very hectic. It just felt like everything was going from bad to worse. Now, yeah, I'm long-winded sometimes. I don't care. But this video, also, YouTube. I don't know if it for obvious reasons, I do not know of any big YouTube channels that do makeup. I know that in terms of like beauty videos, those are some of the most successful videos on YouTube. Some 19-year-old guy is basically his YouTube channel has dropped like 2 million views. I mean 2 million subscribers in a matter of days. It's some kind of controversy going on. I just saw it trending. I have no idea who this person is, but I'm thinking like I hope this isn't like another Logan Paul situation where one big YouTuber does something and then it messes it up for everyone. But over the past several days, I've just noticed like a sharp decline in the growth of the channel when it comes to subscribers, when it comes to views, when it comes to views on my videos I post. And I'm looking at some videos like, yeah, usually these suckers get like 8 to 20 plus thousand views. I mean, I know YouTube's notification system hasn't really been acting properly for a while, but I think something is really wrong. So just to urge you all again, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon, and just check on the channel periodically, because you all know how I do. Typically I might upload daily, or I might upload like a bunch of videos at a time. So please keep that in mind and be sure to share the video around. Also, we are only like 50 people away from the Haves and Have Not Facebook group I run. We're like 50 people away from 5,000 members, and we're about 100 people away from my Facebook page for people to like we're about 100 away from 11,000. So guys, we are surely catching some momentum on all my other social media, except for YouTube for whatever reason. But all that's to say, yesterday sucked. So I already told you what happened earlier that day. I was going to Danville for the whole car maintenance thing to get the new starter. Went to the post office and, try to get some gas. Car wouldn't start. Good dude helped me out, brought me back to my apartment. And in that video, man, I was just like, it was just one of them times where first of all, I hate asking for help. And yes, I know you can't do everything yourself. But, when I sucked up the ego and called everyone, family and everything, nobody answered the phone. Tried to call the bank, to figure out a money situation. That didn't work. Because, I mean, a tow from Lynchburg to Danville would have been like 300 some bucks plus the 100 to get the starter part. So I need like $500. That didn't help. That didn't happen. Dad finally picked up. And yes, a lot of people are, why don't you ever talk about your dad? Well, he came. He had the low boy on his truck. He took something and hit the starter and he got it to work. So he followed me to Danville because, once again, that's where my warranty and everything would kick in. So I wouldn't have to pay like $580 for the starter and installation. It would only be $100 out of pocket, while my warranty would take care of the rest. So he's following me. I'm on the road. I'm at an area where the speed is 60 and it's about to go to 45. I'm going 55 and I go to like around 40. For the first time in my life, I got a ticket. And I was just like, what the freak? Because, the morning had already been bad from car not starting. I'm missing my appointment, but dude helped me out. And I even told the guys, like, you know what, it could be worse. The day just started off bad, but it's rock bottom. Hopefully things look up from here. Then my dad came, everything went well with that. But then I got pulled over. The situation was there was two cop cars pulled over one car in like a parking lot or the driveway of an auto repair place. I'm in the right lane. And I'm slowing down, of course, because the speed limit decreased. So I was going like 5 below the speed limit. And my dad is like, not too far behind me, but there is definitely a gap between us. So basically, I stayed in one lane so he could see me. And a cop car just left the scene of the pullover. Then he pulls me over. And in my ignorance, because, I honestly didn't know, when you're passing a cop car or something, you're supposed to switch lanes. I did not know this, but the thing was, the cops weren't even like on the side of the road. They were in the driveway of the car repair shop that the one dude was pulled over. And so, I mean, he was cool. Like, it wasn't like a situation where I was afraid or anything. I was surprised, but, kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I had Medea family funeral flashbacks, when Medea tells, what's his name? Brian, stopped the car and everything, but, she's like floored and everything. But the thing was, I was afraid to cut my car off because I didn't know if it would start again. So The cop came up and I cut the car off before he came. I'm like, I don't want any more trouble than I'm in right now for whatever reason. And then I explained, what happened. And like, hey, I'm heading out of town to get it started. My dad's, well, he actually stopped the truck and parked a few feet in front of me. And then I explained the situation. But I mean, he was cool about it, but it does suck. I got to pay $51, technically 10 more because it's going to be a service charge or whatever if I use my debit card. So I don't have to go to court. I get to pay it online. See, the thing was, like I didn't know, not to mention there was a car in the other lane, so I couldn't even switch lanes even if I knew to. So it's one of those things where it was a bad day to begin with, but then there was more fuel to the fire. So once again, the cop, there was no bad relations there. Luckily, there was no escalation of the situation. Cool guy, got the ticket. That was it. My mom, sister, everybody, like, you know what? It's a time of the month where these cops are just trying to get their quota and everything. And I will say it is better. I mean, in my mind, I'm trying to feel good about the situation. But as you all know, I just hate failing at anything, especially when it's something I didn't know. So yeah, I'd much rather get a ticket for something small like this as opposed to me speeding or something like that, or not having a seatbelt, because that's just me being stupid versus ignorant. I guess it's the best way to put it. So that just made my day horrible. And I don't know what it is, but whenever my dad is around, that's when something happens where I look just very dumb. And that's why I don't really talk about him on the channel, because we don't really have the best relationship. But in any case, he did come help me out, yada, yada, yada. So I go to Danville, drop the car off. It's like 3 o'clock. They said the car could be ready by the time they closed, but the fact that my dad was there and it was a maybe because it would take 3 hours to fix, I went home with him and the folks, for the night. Then my sister gave me a ride up this morning. So on the way back, I explained what happened. And, dad's being dad, like, yeah, slow down. I'm like, well, it wasn't for speeding. Like, slow down, pay attention. I mean, I was going below the speed limit and I did not know to switch lanes. And even if I did, I couldn't because, I mean, it was something that wasn't dwelled upon, but it's just one of those things where not much was said on the way back because we really don't talk anyway, but whatever. So, get home. Once again, I got like 10 hours of sleep. I went to bed from like 8:30 to 6:30 this morning, and my sister took me back up. Money low. She gave me $40. I was like, damn, that's a first, because I'm like, you know what, it's bad enough I don't have the car, but after I get the repairs and put gas in the car, I'm going to be near broke until I get paid next Tuesday. So she gave me a few bucks, 40. That was cool. And I got back up here and took my time driving. I mean, once again, I wasn't speeding, but to me, it just messes up my nerves, because to have something like that happen, it just shakes your foundation. It's like, no, I don't hate cops or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I was just nervous about driving back to Lynchburg from Danville. Matter of fact, while we're going through the highways of Danville on the way back, like 5 minutes before we get to the dealership place where my car was, there was a huge line of traffic backed up in the opposite, lane, not our lane. And there was a person on a stretcher. Not a pretty sight. Guess what? That freaked me the hell out. But like I said, made it back safe. No trouble at all. And my mom and everybody, and they're right. It's like, the cops just trying to get their quota. And like, he was cool. Like, once again, I just didn't know. And it was, I just did not know. It was my first ticket ever. But like I said, at least it's a situation. He recognized it was my first time. But, could have gave me a warning, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Like my dad was like, well, dang, should have gave you a ticket then. I told him, like, look, mentally I'm thinking I'd much rather take a ticket than a bullet in the world we live in today. So like I said, the cop was doing his job. There was no disrespect. I like that. That was pretty cool. And he even like, hey, I'm sorry about your starter, man. If it doesn't, crank up again, I'll help you out. So, he was cool with that. He was going to offer to help in whatever way he could to get my car started again, because obviously it was cut off. So overall, I hated the fact that I got a ticket, but overall it was a positive experience. So, what was it? Earlier that day, my car wouldn't start. The random guy who helped me out, he was a white guy, helped me out, took me back to my apartment. That was cool. Then a cop doing their job, no disrespect. Those moments like that kind of raised my faith in humanity, even though it really was a shitty day. This morning, yeah, got the car, got back. So that's why this video is so long, because when I got back, I just felt like it's like I said in my video yesterday. I'm like, you know what? If I do get my car fixed and I come back to my apartment Tuesday, mentally, I might not be in the mood to do any videos. I apologize, but I just need a day to collect my thoughts. Open the mailbox, I get the card from Joel Jackson, and that just like brightened my day. Then on top of that, a sister gave me those couple bucks. Then Angela shouted me out in the video, so that just rejuvenated my energy. So I'm just really charged up. And yeah, when I get paid next week, I'm going to pay the ticket, no big deal. And it wasn't reckless driving or anything, so it shouldn't affect my parents' insurance because I'm on theirs, which is awesome. So yeah, I mean, slowly but surely the day is getting better. Hopefully tonight it is a great episode. I hope it is a great episode because I might actually be awake to watch it live. For the past couple of days, for whatever reason, I've been passing out before 9 o'clock and then getting like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. So once again, if Miss Joel Jackson and Kalila Ball, if you can hit me up on social media, email or DM me on Instagram your mailing address, I will give you the $10 and $25 gift cards. So as always, guys, thanks so much for the positive thoughts. I did see a few comments on the video I did yesterday about not being able to do videos, and people understood, life happens. And yeah, it sucks because even though I work from home, because you just never know what's going to go down. But yeah. Hopefully yesterday was just Monday the 13th. Hopefully that doesn't reflect how the rest of this week is going to go, because Lord knows I just do not want to go through another day like that again. But the car is starting better than it has in quite some time because, well, it is a new starter, and gas tank is full. Couldn't ask for anything better, Just happy to be alive. But yesterday I just wanted to keel over, and that was it. I was just done. But yeah, once again, thanks for all the positive thoughts. It does make a difference for me. It really does. So thanks so much once again for listening to this long, rambling, winded video. But I love you all and the support you give. But remember, hit that subscribe button, because once we hit 100,000 subscribers, it is party time. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.